Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders 2. We have our buggy, we're building an arc. We're about halfway done, I'd say, with this arc. Let's actually put some more stuff in. That's all of them. Oh, we need to eat. Alright, now we gotta head over to this new place. We got our buggy. We're going. You aren't wrong, this place is pretty big. Look up there, Ruby. I just got a glimpse of something. That must be the Court of Chaos. Let's go up and take a closer look. We need to worry about that gravitational globule, not when we got the buggy. Huh? Did you hear that? It sounded like someone groaning. Whoever it is, they might be in danger. Let's go and see if they're alright. How do I get out? Oh, there it is. Oh, who are you? My name's Draxon. I just came down to check on the situation, but I got so scared my wings turned to jelly, and I can't get back up to the Court of Chaos. You wouldn't be heading there yourselves, would you? Perhaps you should give me a lift in that buggy of yours. I'll give you directions so we won't get lost. Listen to my direction. Okay. Oh no. Go buggy, go. Ooh. That was very close. Ooh-wee, so this is the Court of Chaos? It looks like it used to be a pretty building. Just a shame that it got splatted. Those great big arms appeared out of nowhere and destroyed the place. I might be a committed disciple of destruction, but I was still very sad when it happened. Well, the magistrate is downstairs. You should meet him. He's very smart. Just take the ladder down. Where's the ladder? Oh, over there. Who dares disturb my prayer? Know you not the name of Zabade, the Zealous? No? Oh? Would it surprise you to know that you are looking right at him? Yes, I'm Zabade, the mighty magistrate of the children of Hargon. You stand now in the Court of Chaos. For what purpose have you come here, hated human? What? You say you are a builder and you are gathering monsters who seek to flee from the dangers of Doomsday? It is folly, human. We have nothing to fear from Doomsday. Our only salvation is in destruction. But why would a human risk life and limb to construct a rescue raft, the Ark, you call it, to save the lives of monsters? I cannot allow such heresy to continue. Your Honor, forgive my rudeness, but I don't want to be destroyed. I want to escape on the Ark with Mr. Builder. That word. Builder. Ah, yes, I remember now. The Court of Chaos was constructed here long ago by a builder just like yourself. We merely requisitioned it for our own purposes. When our master bestowed his destruction upon this place and I sang in praise, I felt something stir behind the altar. Deep, deep behind. Ruby, maybe you use your mallet to break those blocks and find out what's back there. What is the meaning of this? I cannot abide such reckless disrespect. We were just going to take a little look inside. You said we could. But I did not think you would so brazenly tear down the walls of one of our most sacred temples. I was wrong to ever trust you, Builder. You must pay dearly for this. What's the problem? I thought the Children of Argon believed destruction was a good thing. Well, yes, but, enough of your excuses. We'll be going then, right after we help ourselves to the contents of these treasure chests. Cannot believe it. All this time there was a secret storeroom in the Court of Chaos, filled with the relics of the builder who founded it. And behind the very altar at which I prayed, no less, but one thing that it was never been in my power to destroy. The Children of Argon are an intriguing bunch. Not only did a builder build their buildings, they can't even squish their own altar without a builder's help. They go on about creation, this or destruction that, but without building, they wouldn't be able to destroy a thing. Silence! Further discourtesy will not be tolerated. You may think yourself slippery enough to escape my wrath, but you will not escape the Master. Speaking of the Master of Destruction, Ruby here has a question you'd like to ask. What? Might I have any information on your friend Malroth's whereabouts? What trickery is this? Only those in the highest echelon of the Children of Argon are supposed to... How do you know our master's name? This is too much. Much too much. First you find a secret storeroom behind the altar, now you claim friendship with the master? Builder, you have me entirely befuddled. You're an interesting one, I'll give you that. I wish for you to take my apprentice, Draxon, and I to this ark of yours, so I may witness your sinful work with my own eyes. Alright, let's grab these treasure chests. Before we go, I have a question too. Are there any other monsters around here? We want to find as many as we can before Doomsday comes. Let me think. Ah, yes, there was a masked fellow I spied lurking in the shadows beneath this hill. As I recall, he was to the north of here, sulking around at the bottom of the cliff. Let us all search for him together. Okay, we got some food. Gold bars. Dirt and oil. I see a book in there too. A water. There's a sodden book entitled A New Dawn. Ruby takes a closer look. It seems to be long handwritten memoir. Do you want to read it? But what manner of place is that I find myself in now? It seems to be beyond the borders of the mortal realm. I lost consciousness after the monsters took me captive and awoke to an unspeakable landscape before me. My captors tell me this is a land of salvation, the Children of Argon's promised land. It seems to be more like a desolate waste. Swathes of barren red and stretch as far as the eye can see. I could not imagine a promised land that looks less promising. Nevertheless, the monsters force me to construct their malign edifices. They know full well that I am capable. The Blicious cult forbids all building, except when it concerns their places of unholy worship. What hypocrites the children of Hargan are. I must flee this place, but only after I bury the seeds of creation within the court of the chaos they are forcing me to build. I cannot perish in this forsaken realm, not when there are still those in the world below for whom my building skills may yet provide a lifeline. It is still my mission to transform this creation-starved world into a builder's paradise. That is why my journey must continue. If by some miracle I can escape this savage spit of sand, I'll make for the Isle of Awakening and give shape to my imagination. I will build a temple upon the mountaintop to serve as a beacon of hope to all who would be builders throughout the land. Then and only then will my mission be complete. The memoir ends there. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that was the hairy hermit. With my eyes. Oops. Oh, it opened it up. Mankey meat. Food, seed of life, slimy steak, bones. I can't go any further than that. I think it's down there. Hey, look. Who's that over there? Let's get out of the buggy and have a word with him. If the world's gonna get walloped, I might as well do some whacking myself. Boy, what are you hanging around here for? You ain't with the children of Argon, are ya? Tell you what, I've got a little job for you. You'll need these little beauties. Rusty wrecking balls. Took one of them rusty wrecking balls down where I've marked it. I want you to make mincemeat of this wall. Get in! That wall never saw it coming. Alright, who else wants some? We're gonna blow the roof off this whole island. He doesn't seem to be that concerned about our impending boom, does he? But he might know where to find some other monsters who are. Quick, let's go after him. Some, like, teeth here. Alright, the next place I want to blow to smithereens is just here. Ruby, look at that. Those fangs are jelly big and those horns look sharp. I've never seen anything like them before. You should go and collect some when you've got a moment. You might be able to turn them into useful materials on the Forbidden Altar. The ones at the top are a squidgen too high to reach with your hammer. Though, you'd have to build some kind of platform. Actually, I've got a better idea. You can use one of those rusty wrecking balls our new friend gave you. Oi! Leave it at. That stuff belongs to the Master of Destruction. They'll be able to pay if you mess with it. Don't listen to Ruby. Go and grab some huge horns, titanic top teeth, and big bad bottom teeth. They each should be plenty. Yay, we bagged ourselves a few new bits and blobs of the Master of Destruction. Make sure you check them in the Forbidden Altar when we get back to base. I'm sure they'll turn into some jelly useful stuff for the Ark. Oh geez, what happened there? Gah! Our wrestling monster friend has turned into one of those ghoulish shadow fiends.
Oi, oi, are you lot alright? Just so we're clear here, that ain't me. We gotta show that chance who's boss before he shows us.
Not a problem. Where are you going to all of a sudden?
Good you, shady rotter. Say you're pretty handy for a kid. You've got guts. You smashed up all of them bits what fell off the master. I've never touched the things with a barge pole. Right, I've decided I'm gonna stick with you. Let's get in there and destroy everything we can until we can destroy nothing no more. What was that? You were building a ship to escape Doomsday? You ain't mucking me about, are ya? To tell the truth, I'd rather not get destroyed if I don't have to. Tell you what, I was about to take me back and have a butcher's at this Ark of yours.
First things first, mister. Do you know any of the other monsters here who don't want to get splatted on Doomsday? We want to rescue as many as we can.
You know what I do? There's a few mates of mine knocking about near here as it happens. I'll show you where they are. It ain't that far. You got a map, yeah? I'll give you directions. Come on, let's go and have a shuft.
Thanks. Let's go back to the buggy then. Ruby can drive us over.
I'm curious to see what's behind this.
Nothing? Wow, they're really holding on by one leg. Over there, Ruby, another monster. Let's bounce out of the buggy and have a word. I swear, as a warrior of the immortal corpse, to serve our order for all eternity, to live and die upon the battlefields below, be born again in unholy Malhalla. Saying that there's no coming back after Doomsday, no more being reborn. It's funny, but the notion still chills me to the bone. Doesn't chill me to the bone anymore. You what? You've built an ark and you want me to hop aboard and escape? You bonehead, why would I want to do that? I'm just about to be freed from an eternity of armed conflict. Doomsday can't come soon enough. Hey now, you don't have to look so glum. Wait, you're not angry at me, are you? Crikey, if looks could kill, eh? Alright, I'll consider your offer, but only if you can persuade the rest of my unit to come too. Two of the boys are up behind me somewhere. I haven't seen the Sarge, but he can't be far off. If you could talk all of them round, come and find me again.
Should have like a ton of wall. Yeah, there it is. Strange sand.
I swear as a warrior of the Immortal Core, to serve our order for all eternity, to live and die upon the battlefield below, Borgen and Holy Manhala. But soon the curse will be lifted. When Doomsday destroys everything with bone-shattering power, there'll be nowhere to come back to. I'll finally be free. One of the others told you to come up here and talk me into escaping on an ark? Well, I suppose it won't hurt to have a quick look before I get turned into bone dust. Count me in.
Well, they're not gonna make this too easy, are they? Kinda scary.
I swear, it's the same thing. Once Doomsday is here, we'll never have to reborn ever again. Ever again. Soon everything in this world will be destroyed. My brother and Armbones asked you to persuade me to board your ark and escape eternal death? You don't have to ask me twice. Hey, this'll take you a funny bone. I actually quite liked being reincarnated. Job security, you know. In fact, we may as well jump off here. If I break every bone in the fall, I'll come back good as new. I'm a member of the Immortal Core.
Yeah, but I won't. Oh, there's water down here.
Another fresh start. I just wish I could have said goodbye to everyone before I died. Hope they're doing alright. You're pulling my leg bone. Ruby? Our apostle? It's really you. Oh, it's the one at the beginning. Gurswald, you're alive. We all thought you got splatted. I thought I told you I can't die. I'm undead. A little thing like death won't stop a warrior of the Immortal Core anyway. What are you doing all the way out here? Tell you what, let's get out of this hole first. You can fill me on the details later.
Thought there'd be something behind here considering the cracked wall. Oops, don't want to switch.
Well, well, you managed to talk them all into this barmy escape plan, I see. I know I said I'd consider your offer, but the more I think about it, the more I want Doomsday to come. Being undead's a curse, make no bones about it. I'll be hearing none of that talk, soldier. Where's your backbone, eh? You swore to serve the Corps forevermore, and Ruby here might be our best chance of living that long. Sergeant Griswold, sorry. Please forgive me, I didn't recognize you there. Alright, I'll come with you. Do right you will. Come on, Ruby, I want to see this arc of yours with my own sockets. Is that your buggy? Let's get going. How are we all gonna fit? You're a sleeper duper recruiter, Ruby. The arc is really starting to fill up now. But it's not time to go home yet. Didn't Mr. Muscles mark on your map where more monsters might be? All you have to do is follow the directions. Let's get going. Jeez. I can get the map to fix up. Who's that? Let's get out of the buggy and say hello. It'll be Doomsday before long, and then eternal darkness. Not even my echolocation will be of any use. Who are you? What do you want with me? You want me to stop feeling sorry for myself and join on your ship? Which will all sail away onto to escape the destruction? It's a very generous offer, but you can't expect me to come with you right off the bat. Besides, my buddy trapped in that black void behind me. I can't just take wing and leave her behind. If you can go to bat for me and get her out of there, I'll think about your offer. It's pitch black in there. Let's leave the buggy out here and go on foot. If we were to lose sight of it in the darkness, we might never find it again. Oh wow. Eek, who are you? I thought I was the only one in here. But who cares when the world's about to end? At least I don't have to watch it happen. I'm blind as a bat in here. It's why I came in the first place. It was scary at first, but I got used to it. I hardly even bat an eyelash now as far as I'm concerned. If you can't see it, it doesn't exist. If only my dingbat buddy out there could see the light and come into the darkness with me. Bats of a leather should stick together. Eek! She's out there waiting in the wings for me right now? Really? I suppose I should go and say something. Take her under my wing and persuade her to join me in the darkness. Can you remember how to get back out? Just wing it due west. Whichever way that is. Eek! My eyes, the light, it burns. I've never seen anywhere so dark in all my life. I was living with fear the whole time. Alright, where is that bat brain? If I want her to join me in the darkness, I suppose I'll have to put up with a little light. Go on, lead the way. Eek, you persuaded my friend to come out of the darkness. Eek, why did you send this human to rescue me? You don't want to see the world get destroyed, do you? If you joined me in the darkness, you wouldn't have to see a thing. Eek. How bad ignorant can you be? I'm not ready to give up and die, never was. Besides, this human says he's built an ark to escape the end of the world, and there's a place for us on board. What do you think? We'd be bat poop crazy not to go. Eek, an ark? Eh? Just when I thought there was nothing left in the world worth seeing. Alright, I'll go with you. I want to get a bat's eye view of this ark. Well, Ruby, I think that's all the monsters we're going to find around here. Let's head back to the Ark. Now, which way was it? If we go back through that cave where we splatted that shadowy goon and head south... I think I'll remember now. Okay, I'll navigate again. Just follow my directions. First stop, the cave.
I don't know if we're going the right way. It doesn't seem like it.
Okay, that was strange.
There's nothing there. Okay, there's the cave again. Nowhere left. Can't go left up there. So we guess we do have to go this way. Aha.
Oh, we made it back pretty quickly. So this is your arc. Mind if I have a sneaky snoop around?
Oops.
So this is your arc, eh? You must have worked your fingers to the bone to build this thing. You know, after I fell into the void before, I... Activating greeting protocol. Griswold, you are alive. Welcome back. Well, look who it is. Noah and Grenville. You two are certainly a sight for sore sockets. It's such a surprise to see you. I thought we'd lost you for good.
Sob, sob.
Zebedee, it's been a while. How do you fare? I fare as well as you. I'm here because of the Builder. His story is quite fascinating, one heresy after the next, yet he claims to count the Master as a personal friend. Quite. Did he also tell you that he is aware this world is an illusion? Not that it matters, everything will be destroyed. First our world, then his. Well, ever since I met Ruby, I've begun to question my own beliefs. I can no longer say for certain that destruction is the right path. Then we must forge a new one. I and my disciple shall join your crew. I look forward to seeing what course our young builder embarks upon. Griswold, Zebedee, Draxon, a hood, a pair of sympathetices, and a trio of chasmonauts join the crew of the Ark. Ruby, you have done exceedingly well in rounding... Okay, everyone pushing her. Rounding up more monsters for the Ark. Zebedee tells me you even acquired building materials at the Court of Chaos. Now monsters, lend me your ears. If we're to escape destruction on Doomsday, you must all do your duty. You must help us build this Ark.
What you trying to say? No one ever told me nothing about no building. We're members of Children of Argon. We destroy things. Ain't gonna be no builder, Gorit. Gorit.
Put a sock in it, you big-boned beefcake. You can either help Ruby or jog on, live, or die. It's your choice.
What is it, Ruby? Do you have something to say?
Yes, he does. He wants to find his friend, and you still haven't answered his question. One more slime. Do you know where Malroth is?
I cannot say with great certainty, but I expect the Master of Destruction may be found within the walls of Hargon's castle.
That's Hargon's castle over there, isn't it?
Been right in front of us, I bet. All in the distance. That is Hargon's castle? It was right in front of my eyes this whole time? I did not realize. I know not how it came to be here. Could this be the Master of Destruction's formidable power at work?
Geek.
I wouldn't check on over there on a wing and prayer if I were you. Your buggy hasn't even got any wings. Even if we had the means to fly, the castle is surrounded by powerful vortexes, not to mention a magical barrier. How we might break through it is anyone's guess.
So we think we might know where Malroth is, but that information is not much use to us. Solving one problem only has dredged up a handful more.
Bleep bleep, congratulations, Ruby. You have acquired new data pertaining to your friend's expected coordinates.
That's right, but we still have plenty of sticky problems in our way, like how to get to that floating island, how to break through the unbreakable barrier surrounding it.
Engage self-calming procedure, Aeropostale. We can upgrade the buggy. We have the technology. Hope has not run out. Let's think about that later. What we need is another blueprint. Affirmative. We have more monsters than ever before. We must introduce the newcomers to the basics of building. It is time to generate another blueprint, Ruby. Which section of the arc will you focus on this time? The outer walls and the undercarriage? Input approved. Once these sections are finished, the arc will begin to resemble its final structure.
Building the outer wall.
Or, yes, this is Granville. Whoops, thought it was the other one. Building the other wall should be easy enough, but the undercarriage seems a little tricky. Surely you can't expect us to lift the arc off the ground.
You can leave that to us. All we have to do is dig down and make a space. If there's anything we're good at, it's smashing stuff. It's a great idea. Come on, everyone. Let's clear the rocks away so we can start working on the arc's underside.
Oh yeah, it's coming together.
Alright, we're all clear down below. That's one bone of contention out of the way. Easy enough when we all work together, eh?
Leap, leap, affirmative. Blocks obstructing undercarriage construction cleared. Ruby, everything is ready for you to draw the next blueprint, commencing in 5, 4, 3,
Ooh-wee, let me see.
Wow. Looks pretty neat.
It's tremendous. The arc is really coming together. But what's going on with the undercarriage? I can't see very well from here. Well, of course you can't. See from under here, numbskull, the undercarriage is underneath the arc.
Leap, leap. I calculate that when this blueprint is complete, the arc will almost be fully operational. Who's howling again? Oh, the monkey? Monkey bat? Ready to begin building, Ruby? The truth is, while you were busy drafting the blueprint... Oh, no, that's not the monkey bat. Helen is the, There it is. The priest by the buggy. Ready to begin building, Ruby? The truth is, while you were busy drafting the blueprint, we prepared a little something to help things run smoothly.
Just an ordinary storage bay, yes. Rather routine, you may think. What is important is its contents. Affirmative. I built the spaceship wall and iron blocks that have been placed inside. And I helped by collecting loath and loath of the discarded filth of our master's body while you were out searching for monsters. Seeing as I'm construction supervisor, I'll do my best to teach the new arrivals all about the basics of building. There's just one favor I want to ask. Can you put any other thing we need in the Thor's Bay for like last time? Sorry, it's so hard to understand what he's saying sometimes. Alright, monsters. Let's get to work building the Ark. Foliage and undercarriage. Time is of the essence. Spree! Alright. Let's see what we need. Where's this one going? What a strange contraption you have here, Ruby. The Ark, you call it. It looks as if it were plucked right out of another world. Did that defective automaton put you up to this? Or did the idea come from that leather-bound tome upon your back, perhaps? I beg your pardon, you wish to keep the contents of that book a secret. That only makes me all the more curious. But anyway, on to more pressing matters. I hear you are using the Forbidden Altar to summon forth raw materials, but is this not a large undertaking for a single person? However, if we had a summoning chamber outfitted with the right equipment, we monsters may be able to do some of the legwork for you. In fact, I imagine the Haven of Hargon's chapel could be converted into a summoning chamber quite easily. First, place a forbidden altar and a storage bay in the chapel. We will need an unholy altar to pray for a successful summoning, but one should be already in place. Furthermore, you must furnish a room with a sinister sconce and a false idol, so that we do not forget to thank the Master for his bounty. Finally, once you have placed 2 peculiar pillars inside, the summoning chamber will be complete. Perhaps you pocketed a false idol when you pillaged one of our unholy sites. If not, I'm sure a builder of your ability would be able to make one yourself. False idol. Alright, so now we gotta make that. Guess I can make another storage bay. Actually, I made another one of these too. Another forbidden altar. Okay, 2 peculiar pillars.
Ultra Gallery? Oh, jeez. Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I don't know if I like it here. There we go. What am I missing? Why are you making this so difficult for me? Come here. We got it. Okay, I just need the storage bay. We got the sinister sconces. And the peculiar pillars. Okay. We just need a storage bay. Oh, my character's starving. The summoning chamber is complete. This is most propitious. All you have to do now is stick some of the Master of Destruction's slopped off scraps into the storage bay, and we'll take care of the rest. May I ask you a question, Ruby? It is something that has plagued me ever since we first chanced to meet. How, pray tell, did you, a human and a builder, strike up a friendship with our master? I simply cannot wrap my head around it. You simply happened to meet each other and became friends? Neither of you knew he was the Master of Destruction at the time, and nor does it matter now that you do? Poppycock, I cannot believe what you claim. Heed my words, Builder. Creation and destruction are fundamentally irreconcilable forces. Sooner or later, the balance will tip, and one will extinguish the other. Alright. Let's see what we need to build. This will make 30. Let's see. I can put the piping in there. The bolts. Iron. Oh, is it done? They're all done fighting. Almost done. Do we have already air vents on us? I guess we put them all up. Oops. So far we have, like, almost everything we need. Oh, is it full? Oh, it is full. We could take some of this stuff out then that we don't need in here. Not much left. I think that's it. After we put these bolts in, all we gotta do is wait for them to finish. Oops. Fell in here. Wait, how do we get out of here? Uh-oh. Can't get out of here. Whoops. Oh, well, I can just place that back. Oh, that's not where it goes. Gotta be careful not to get trapped in a wall or something. Easy enough. Oops. Sorry, I hit my microphone. Alright, my mic's all good.
Hey, Ruby. Construction of the Ark is going jelly well, wouldn't you say? I'm sure it looks super once it's finished.
Everything aboard with the plan. If progress continues like this has so far... Hurry, this is the big one!
That tremor is an indication that our master's strength grows ever greater.
He may only be stirring from his long slumber, but his preparations for Doomsday is already in full swing.
Bleep, bleep. I underestimated the Doomsday will arrive when he has fully awoken. Ruby, you're mates with the Master, right? None of us have ever met him. Can you tell us what kind of bloke he is? Yeah? He puts pumpkins on his head and dances? He likes flexing his muscles in front of half-naked miners?
Don't get the miners confused. Spelling is important.
Do not take us for fools, Ruby. The Master of Destruction would never partake in such puerile pastimes. Pardon me, but the countdown timer for Doomsday is ticking. We must finish constructing the Ark. Ruby, we need you to prepare all the necessary building materials. If you need more raw materials to make extra items, you must process the molted body parts of our Master in the Forbidden Altar. Please bear in mind that each body part only produces certain materials. Try transforming different parts until you find the materials you need.
Great, alright, monsters. You heard the robot. It's time to resume construction of the Ark.
I think the Ark's almost done. I'm actually gonna ring this bell real quick. There we go. Oh, 2 is the max. Population got just a little bigger. I learned Citadel Column, the tinted glass windows, unholy altar, and a helm, a steering apparatus that attaches to a variety of vehicles. The sound of the bell gives me the wibbles. I can't speak for the others, but I want to build even more than before.
Did I spy a helm in that book of yours, Ruby? We can use that to steer the Ark.
And look, some more monsters must have heard the bell if they want to join us. They'll be jolly welcome.
Fleet, Ruby, initiate welcome procedure.
Ka, we heard the strange ringing sound and took wing over here. What in the world are you lot doing here? You're a builder and this is your Ark? Don't knock me down a feather. We'd better destroy it. Stand back.
Wait just a second. Now listen here, we don't accept that sort of behavior on the Ark. Now when construction is nearly complete, why don't you join us instead?
But the children are Hargon
said, listen, there's no ifs, buts about it. Now hurry up and start building.
Ruby is firm friends with the Master of Destruction. If you do not help, you will be exterminated. Blimey, friends with the Master. That's quite a feather on your cap. Alright, we'll lend a hand.
A pair of gremlins and a gaggle of gargoyles joined the crew of the Ark. Oh, they were hiding. One was up there and one's behind that the wall right there. I didn't even see them. I can get over to him.
It would appear that the Ark's construction is proceeding apace. However, I still worry that Doomsday will strike before we are able to finish. Ruby, would you ring the Builder's Bell once again so that its tremendous tenabulations entice more monsters to us? I fear we are short-handed, short-clawed, and short-oozed. A larger crew would increase our chances of completing the Ark in time. It is the energy others offer you that allows you to ring the bell so loud, yes? If you need more of it, pray our alien allies, but do not lose sight of our ultimate goal. The bell had exactly the desired effect. With a larger crew, we may yet complete the Ark before Doomsday heralds our ruin. Time is of the essence, Ruby. The Master of Destruction grows more powerful with every passing moment. This is no surprise. Creation and destruction are opposing forces. When the creative force strengthens, so too does its destructive counterpart, to even the balance. A most astute observation. Hargon is wiser than all of us combined, Ruby. It appears you were lured here from the real world for a very specific reason. If what you are implying is true, this is troubling indeed. We must convene with Adam.
Hey, you guys, no slacking. I know you're Trugan's top brass and everything, but we're short-handed enough as it is. Stop watching time and start building. Stop wasting time and start building. That includes you too, Ruby. You can't twiddle your thumbs on the blueprints finished. Once the blueprint's finished, back to work.
We got 2. It's tricks, Ruby. The Ark's really coming along now, eh? Gives a certain pride to know I helped build this. Saving us much is all well and good, but we're not the only life forms or dead forms around here that are hurtling towards oblivion. I want you to save the plant life too. I might look like a bony old brute, but I'm actually a horticulturist at heart. If we had a creepy conservatory on the Ark, I could peruse plants to my heart's content. The local flora here is actually very interesting, I'll have you know. You could turn it into Hardy Tucker, and it looks lovely to boot. Just stick a storage bay in a room along with 4 building foxgloves and 2 blooming foxgloves, and you've got yourself a creepy conservatory. You'll find the flowers growing on the cliffs nearby, so don't bone idle, nip out and pick some up. Alright, now we have to build a observatory. Greetings, Ruby. The arc is coming along nicely, and it's all thanks to your supervisor, me. I tell you, all this strenuous work maketh the monster ravenous. Problem is, I don't know how to build a full stomach. But I know who to thank. Can you construct a gory grillouth so I can fill my grumbling tummy? All the rooms need the meaty marshy mountain, storage bay, and a brick barbecue. To make a meaty marshy mountain, you'll first need to rustle up a gorgus board from those vile vines, manky meat, and frog toast. If you're struggling to find the ingredients or you need me to remind you of the recipe, all you have to do is ask. Just make sure you build it in the Ark. That way, after the escape, we can cook all 4 the food and stuff ourselves silly. Alright, so we got 2 rooms to build. And a helm to build. Meaty Marshy Mountain. Alright. I think before we go building the rooms, we're going to go ahead and call this episode. I don't think there's much left. The Ark is almost finished. We got a little bit of rooms to go. We're about halfway done with the Ark, supposedly, but they're still building it. Anyhow, that'll be it for this episode. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.